Hey, what's up? This is Rob, Your Parts, and today we're doing a What's in Your Box. Today's brand is going to be K-tuned, and today's part is going to be their baffled valve cover. Now, K-tune has been in the game for a while. As you guys know, if you follow my channel, I do a lot of K-tune parts. But lately, they kind of came out with a valve cover that they wanted to kind of brand with their other stuff, with the oil caps, the dipsticks, radiators. I mean, they literally make everything else in the engine compartment, but the valve cover is kind of the last components that they were working on. So what they did is actually made their own, where it doesn't have the Honda logo on it or any of the DOHC or anything of that nature. It literally has a K-tuned logo on it, and they offer it in wrinkle black in a raw finish. So on the raw finish, it comes fully disassembled with no O-rings installed or the baffle, and you can obviously do it in any color of your choosing. So if you're interested in seeing what the K-tuned valve cover looks like, stay tuned. Bam, so there you go, guys. This is the K-tune valve cover, and this is a pre-release that isn't out technically from K-tune, but we got our hands on some ones that were aired in from the manufacturer, so we're able to show it to you, kind of a pre-release date. They will be on the website, as we can sell the ones that we do have in stock if you are interested, but this is kind of just to go over to show you what the differences are between the raw finish and the black powder-coated finish. We'll get into the details right now. So as you can see right away that the valve cover is branded as K-tuned. It doesn't have any of the Honda markings or any of their DOHC markings or VTEC markings. They did this obviously for trademark purposes, but they obviously wanted to get the K-tuned brand under the hood. With a hard part like this that's showing straight up and stuff like that, this is great marketing for them and branding, but they don't really need to do that, I guess, on purpose. They technically make really good products as it is. So them doing this is just something kind of like a cherry on top, having the brand on it. But when we get into the baffle section of this, you can kind of realize on the benefits that the valve cover can offer you. If you're running like a high horsepower application K-series, it'll work on NA, natural aspirated motor, or if you're running like a high boosted application, this valve cover will work. Also for road racing, guys, because it is baffled, again, it'll help just from kind of the oil getting dispersed correctly over the pistons and through the cylinder head. And those are little things that matter, I guess, if you are running, again, high horsepower or on a track basis where it is getting thrown and kind of put through the mixer a little bit and really high revs. So it's something to kind of look into. So on this one, as you can see, the black finish is kind of like a wrinkle coat, and they do grind off all the wrinkle coat where it's going to be threaded into the motor or installed with any type of fastener of some type. And as you can see, again, the K-tune logo is obviously cleaned off and looks really nice. Overall, I think the finish looks okay. There are a couple little light areas like on the corner, which I guess if you get it out of the box, you might wipe it off and maybe get something, maybe a paper towel or something, just to kind of wipe off the dust or anything that may be on there. Overall, this one looked really good, but again, like I said, on the other ones I looked at, there were a couple light spots on some areas. So I want to say the finish on them is not going to be 100% perfect. If you're that type of guy for a show quality piece or something, I'd probably recommend just getting the raw finish, and that way you could particularly do it in-house or take it to a vendor that's close to you, and then you could actually look on it and watch them paint it if you want to, or whatever you have to do. But just letting you know that if you do order the wrinkle black one, don't expect 100% perfection. It's really nice, but again, if you're a show guy, you might be a little disappointed. So over the fittings, I'm just going to put a description down below on what size and all this stuff is for, because I did that last time on a video where you guys didn't really want to hear all the technical mumbo jumbo. You'd rather just hear my overview of what I thought about it. So I'll put all the tech details down below in the description, and you can see what port sizes these are for, and if they can be utilized for you. They do include plugs for you if you're not going to use them. So don't think that if you buy the valve cover that you're going to have to run extra oil lines or utilize the power steering ports in the back. They give you plugs for all of these, so if you're getting it just for maybe a street purpose, just just to look cool and have a K-tune valve cover, I get it. It's fine. That's what it's for. So it actually doesn't look too bad with the plugs in it. Actually, looks really cool. And then in the future, if you end up going boosted or anything that needs more oil supply, then this will definitely help you with anything like that. So on the underside of it, let's get into that and then I'll show you what it looks like underneath. Alright, as you can see right away that there is a big difference between the two. On the black wrinkle coat one, as you can see, the baffle has already been installed by K20 with the Allen bolts already torqued down and the thread lock already in there. So what's cool about this baffle though is it actually can be reinstalled and taken out if you do take the valve cover off for maintenance or gasket change, anything like that. You can take it out and clean it and kind of utilize your head. So that's a really cool purpose on this, that they actually made it where the baffle is not a permanent welded in application, where on some, I guess ones in the past, all the other ones that have been offered kind of to be added to the valve cover have always have to be soldered in. So that's a pretty cool application. They do include the O-rings for the spark plugs for you also in the kit. That's only in the silver. So on the raw one, they come separate like this, but if you do get the black wrinkle coat, they are going to already become pre-installed. So as you can see, again, on the black wrinkle coat, it's going to come fully as one piece, pretty much ready to install on the vehicle, ready to go. On the raw version, it comes with the baffle uninstalled. You're going to get the plugs all uninstalled. You're actually going to get the Allen bolts uninstalled. So that's all the hardware, and then again, the O-rings for the spark plugs are not installed. So this is a full raw finish where somebody who really knows what they're doing and wants to take advantage of getting any type of custom color or maybe paint if you want to spray paint on it or do some type of custom artwork, this is definitely right up your alley. And just to go over just the part numbers real quick, here's the part number for the black wrinkle coat one, and then here's the part number for the raw finished one. Thanks again for watching, guys. We appreciate all the support and the comments. Always smash the thumbs up button. That always helps. Really appreciate it. And if you like seeing the K20 stuff, let me know. They have a lot of new parts coming out recently, or any other brands. Smash the suggestions. Let me know what you're interested in or what kind of cars you're driving and stuff. We have a lot of access to other stuff. So again, remember, always live your dream, guys. It's always up to you. Take care. Bye.